If you're thinking about moving to Tennessee, and specifically retiring to Tennessee, Wind River on Tellico Lake is one of the communities you're going to come across. And I want to show you what it actually looks like to live inside. Because in 2006, I was doing exactly what you're doing right now, looking for a way out of high taxes, high insurance, winters that overstay their welcome. Florida was on the list, the Carolinas were on the list. Moving to East Tennessee wasn't even on my radar. I moved here anyway, and I want to show you why I haven't regretted one single day. We're here at 2420 Marina Way in Wind River in Lenoir City, Tennessee. This home is listed at $2,750,000. It was built in 2023. Before anyone hears that number and keeps scrolling, I want to give you context, because context is everything in this market. Most people I talk to are coming from somewhere else. They've built real equity in California, New York, Long Island, and New Jersey, and they're trying to figure out where that equity goes next, where it works best for them and not against them. That's the conversation I've been having with people from all over for the last 20 years. And it usually starts with taxes, but it never ends there. Florida and the Carolinas are great. I'm not here to knock them. A lot of people land there and love it, but I want to be honest about what the comparison actually looks like, because most people don't dig into the full picture. Tennessee has no state income tax, no tax on retirement income, no state capital gains tax. Property taxes in Loudon County, where we are right now, are some of the lowest in the country. This specific home at $2.75 million asset, the annual property taxes are just over $7,100. If you're coming from Long Island, you already know what the number means. Their rate is $25.90 per thousand. That's not even a comparison. That's a different world. Florida has no state income tax either, but Florida has homeowners insurance that has become genuinely unpredictable and very high. It has hurricane seasons, it has heat that runs 8 months a year. The Carolinas are beautiful, but they have state income tax. North Carolina is around 4.5%. South Carolina has a graduated tax up to 6.5%. Over a decade of retirement income, that's not a rounding error. I'm not telling you Tennessee is right for you. I'm telling you it deserves an honest look, and most people give it that look. Then they're surprised what they discover. So let's walk through this, because this is the kind of home that explains the market better than I can. Great room has vaulted ceilings, heavy decorative beams, 8-foot French doors that open the whole wall to the outside. And this double-sided stone fireplace doesn't just anchor the great room, it connects directly with the kitchen on the other side. You're cooking, the fire is right there. The detail tells you a lot about this home and how it was designed. The kitchen, I want to be careful how I describe it, because I don't want to sound like a brochure. So I'll just say whoever designed the kitchen cooks. 48-inch gas cooktop with sous vide and induction in the same unit, sub-zero refrigerator and freezer, fully integrated, you almost can't see the seam. Pot filler over the range, double ovens, double thick Jaguar granite island. This is not a kitchen that was built to be photographed, it was built to enjoy. And around the corner, the dome breakfast nook, built-in bench, lake views, great place to enjoy your morning coffee. One thing I want to show you before we go downstairs, and I think this matters more than most things in this home, a commercial grade residential elevator. 3 levels, and I know some people see that and think it's a luxury detail. I see it as one of the smartest decisions this architect made. A home this size, this well built, should work for you for the rest of your life. We're here in the lower level, which features 2 ensuite bedrooms, a theater room, and then the gold coffered ceiling. Has a warm fireplace, full wet bar, dedicated refrigerator and dishwasher. This is the room that makes people stop talking mid-sentence when they walk in, every time. I need to say something about the water access, because that's the place of the listing most people don't fully understand until I explain it. The TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, regulates every inch of Tellico Lake under federal law. You cannot build a dock, a pier, or anything permanent on the shoreline without explicit federal approval. And when the newer developments were built out here, most of them couldn't get individual dock permits. Their residents share a community marina. That is where their water access is. This property has a TVA permitted buoy in a secluded cove. That means you moor your boat right up to your own property. No waiting list, no shared slip. You can use this buoy on the weekends when you've got your company here instead of going back to the marina. Natural shoreline that stays exactly like it looks now on Tellico Lake. That is not easy to find at any price. Here's what I want to leave you with. I've never had a client make the move and regret it. Not one. I've watched people come through here from all over the country, some of them very skeptical, some of them just curious, and I've watched the lake do the rest. If you're still in the research phase of moving to East Tennessee, that's exactly where I want to meet you. Most people who call me aren't ready to do anything yet. They just want to understand what they're looking at. That's what I'm here for. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm not going to rush you. I'm going to give you an honest picture and let you decide.